Welcome back, Brewers fans and baseball fans. It's the best time of the year, and it is October.
Let's
Well,
go,
almost
baby.
October, but close enough. Playoffs start tomorrow as we're recording this, or actually in about 30 minutes. It's midnight, so um, we're excited. We're gonna be talking a
For
little bit
sure.
about the MLB playoffs and a little bit about the Brewers as well.
hmm
But
hmm
before we start here, we're going to start out. I'm just going to let you know we're going to start out in order. So we're going to go AL wildcard, NL wildcard, and then so on and so forth. So let's get
Sounds
started. So first up, we got the Guardians and the Tigers, and this is one of the most interesting series going on right now.
for
The
sure.
Tigers blew a 15-game lead in the AL Central, and now are playing as the sixth seed in the playoffs, which is one of the craziest chokes ever. They almost missed the playoffs completely,
Yeah.
but they just snuck in as a sixth seed. So, Gio, I'll have you go first. Who do you have in this series?
I mean, the fact that the Tigers had to rely on a walk-off by hit by pitch should tell you all you need to know. I mean, they've been absolutely awful lately. Uh, like I have Guardians.
Okay.
Guardians have been just on such a
Yeah.
heater lately, and Tigers have obviously not. Guardians just won the series against the Tigers that they just had, and I mean, I feel like it's gonna be. I think that it's gonna be a three-game series just because Scooble is Scooble. He's pitched against the Guardians 5 times this season, has a 0.75 ERA against them. So I feel like
Yeah.
that almost guarantees a win for Detroit if he locks in.
Absolutely. Yeah, I also have the Guardians here. I have them also in three. The Tigers, as we just said, they've been losing a lot lately. But I think just because these guys are in the same division, they're rivals, I think it will be a closer series than some might think. But yeah, Cleveland is one of the hottest teams in baseball right now, and I have them winning the series. All right, now going on to the other AL wildcard game, we got the Yankees and the Red Sox. I'll start this one. I have the Yankees winning this one. First and foremost, they have the playoff experience. Stanton is a beast in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge as well, and
I don't know if he's a beast in the playoffs.
but he's got experience. He's played in
True.
playoff games
That's true.
before. Guys like Bellinger and
Yeah.
Goldschmidt as well. They're a very veteran team, and Boston is they got some younger players right now, and I just don't know if they're completely ready to make a deep run yet. So I have the Yankees winning this one, also in three.
I mean, the Yankees have had such a roller coaster of a season. They started off as like the best team in baseball, and then for a lot of the time, they just didn't even look like they were going to make the playoffs. So as of late, they've been playing really good baseball, and that's also why I have the Yankees. I actually think it'll be a two-game sweep. They've just been playing such good baseball lately, and I hate to say it, but I think they are going to win the series.
All right, now we're going to go on to the NL, and boy, is this going to be a fun series. We're going to start out with the Cubs and the Padres. The winner will face the Brewers in the next round. We'll get there in a second, but in this series, I have the Padres in three. It's going to be a really good series. I think this is going to be the best one out of all the wild card series. But San Diego, again, Chicago, kind of not. They haven't had that playoff experience in a while. 2020 was the last time, but there was no fans. Although they're at home, aren't they? So I mean, maybe they'll have the favorite of the crowd, but just the lack of experience in these big time moments. I don't know if Craig's got them ready yet, man. And San Diego, they're always a tough team to beat. So
True.
that's who I got.
It always seems like the Padres show up for a couple of series in playoffs, no matter how good their team has seen during the regular season, which is
Facts.
pretty weird if you think about it. Um, they just have a little bit of devil magic when October comes. Maybe it's that Halloween spirit. But I do agree. I think the Padres are going to win this one, just basically off of how good they've been playing the last month or two. I mean, they just playing strong baseball. I'm a huge believer that hot teams going into the playoffs go a long way. Like you can be a wild card team as long as you're hot, you have a chance at the World Series. Cubs, on the other hand, they did sweep their last series of the regular season, but they totally haven't. They just haven't been great
No.
this last month, and really not even
No.
month. Like maybe last 2 to 3
Not only
months.
that though, but like PCA, has fell off a fucking cliff since the first half. Like
Cade Horton's not going to
Kate
be
Horton's
there.
not going to be there. I mean, unless like PCA like goes fucking ballistic, I just don't see them having enough power.
They do have Colin Ray, which is having a great season. Honestly, it's like it sounds funny as a Brewer fan hearing Colin Ray, but he's having a great season. And then they also have Shota.
Oh yeah,
And those are
Shota,
two
fucking
amazing.
batting practice.
Not
So
true. Those are two amazing pitchers. But I think the Padres will show up and they're going to take the series.
agree. All right, and now our last wild card series. It's the Dodgers versus Reds. Let's be honest here. It's just the coughing baby versus a hydrogen bomb, man. The Reds don't really have a chance. I got the Dodgers in two. Just the star power from LA. You know,
If you hear like the starting pitchers that the Dodgers have lined up
Yeah.
against Earth, it's Blake Snell, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Shohei Ohtani. Like
Yeah.
there's no chance. And that's like completely aside from their amazing lineup. It's just kind of insane.
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to the Reds for making the playoffs, and you know I actually enjoy watching them when they're not playing the Brewers. They're a decent team, but there's just, you know what? If they win, then I'm the biggest casual of all time. But they don't have a chance. Let's be real. So now we're gonna go on to the division series based on our predictions, and we'll start out. Actually, we'll have Gio start out here for this one.
Yeah, so we're going with Cleveland versus Seattle, two kind of unexpected teams to be in this situation. I didn't think Seattle was going to be here at all. But they've been playing great baseball. They have, I mean, the MVP, one of the MVP front runners in Cal Raleigh. He's been such a great leader for them. And then their rotation is just, it's lights out. It's so good. That's why it's going to be such a great series because you have the super hot Cleveland team and then the super stable and kind of streaky Seattle team. So because I feel like they are a little streaky, I think I don't have a lot of trust in Seattle, to be honest, and I'm going to go with Cleveland in 3 here.
3. Wow. That's one heck of a prediction. Yeah, no, I think this is the year the Mariners finally move on to the championship series. They have Cal Raleigh, who, you know, a lot of people aren't going to agree, but I think he should be the MVP.
I don't.
Exactly my point. But this team, man, not even just Cal Raleigh, but they have Eugenio Suarez, who has like 45 bombs as well.
It sucks in Seattle.
There's such a power hitting team. Like, if they get hot at the right time in the playoffs, man, they're going to be a very hard team to beat with their rotation as well. I have the Mariners winning this one in 4.
It's weird because, like, yeah, they do have some really notable players in their lineup with Cal Raleigh, of course, but like J.P. Crawford, he's been pretty poor lately. And Eugenio Suarez, he's like, to be honest, he hasn't been good in Seattle.
Yeah.
Julio is really streaky. I mean, like, Seattle could totally win this one for sure, but I don't know. They also, like, remember, they don't have a lot of postseason experience. I mean, was it 22 when they faced Blue Jays and Astros?
Yeah, 22 was the last.
And that went okay, I guess. They did win that wild card against Toronto. But
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I don't trust them that much.
We'll see. All right, and then the other ALDS we're going to have is the Yankees and Blue Jays. And this one is a tough one for me. Blue Jays, I feel like, always are a crazy offensive team going to the playoffs, and then they just collapse in the first round. Like, it happened, I remember they blew that 8-run lead or something like that against Seattle a few years ago. And they just really haven't done much since 2015, 2016 days with Donaldson and Bautista and Encarnacion. So I don't know. I hate to pick the Yankees again, but and I would love to be proved wrong, but I think I have to go with the Yankees here. I mean, I just don't know if the Blue Jays can do it again. I mean, they just scare me a little bit in the postseason.
Yeah, as much as it hurts to say, I do think the Yankees are going to win this series. I mean, the Blue Jays had, what, 6? I think they had a 6-game lead in the division, and they almost choked it. Like, Yankees are on the up, and Toronto is just barely holding on by a thread. I love Toronto's lineup. They're such a fun team to watch, and then their pitching is really solid too. On paper, they should be the World Series favorites, but
Yeah.
maybe against the Dodgers, but
They just like to choke, you
they
know?
do like to choke, and it sucks because they are such a fun
Yeah.
and still somehow young team. But
Yeah. It's unfortunate. All
what
right.
do you have Yankees in?
What?
What do you got the Yankees in?
What I have them in?
Okay, I have Yankees in 5.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay.
I got Yankees in. I'm gonna go 4. I think the Blue Jays will take a game.
Or sorry, Phillies, Dodgers.
Yeah, NLDS, Phillies, Dodgers. This will be a good series, hopefully. Two just clash of the Titans, man. This one I got the Phillies taking. The only thing that kind of scares me about the Dodgers is their bullpen. Their bullpen is not good at all. They've blown so many games this year for the Dodgers after great starts from their starting pitchers. And, like, Tanner Scott, bro, if I was a Dodgers fan, like, Tanner Scott would be on my fucking hit list, bro. Like, he's blown so many games.
Would you say he's a Grant Anderson of the
He's
Dodgers?
the Grant Anderson of the Dodgers, and he might be worse because of his contract situation. And he was once an All-Star, so
Yeah.
I got to go Phillies here. Their offense is too good for the Dodgers bullpen.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think the Dodgers they're the World Series champions. They have so much star power on their team. Phillies do love to turn it up in October, but Dodgers have so much experience. They have like the greatest, like one of the best rotations on paper if you see it. And then obviously they have Ohtani, Freeman, Betts in their lineup. That's really all you need, but obviously they have a lot of compliments to that. I feel like a lot of these higher seeded teams this playoffs haven't been doing so great out in the last stretch of the regular season, which is actually really exciting to me.
Yeah.
I think a lot of unexpected things might happen this postseason.
I agree.
But yeah, I think the Dodgers are going to win this one just basically off of star power and experience.
Okay. And then the one we've been waiting for, Brewers Padres. Oh man, you go first here.
Personally, I'm pretty nervous for this series. The Brewers
If it happens.
True. Brewers have been playing really, really poorly, and I have been very upset watching them. They look like they have no effort out there right now, and I can kind of understand. They've been playing so many games this last month, like more than most teams. Like they've had barely any rest, so I can see why they look worn out, and that's why I think getting this bye was actually really important. I think there's a big case to say wildcard teams have an advantage going into October just because they're continuously playing baseball and they're not like losing any consistency there. But I actually think this rest is really needed for this team. And that's why I kind of think that our offense is going to be looking really, really strong. Pitching should be great. We got Freddie.
Priester, Freddie, and I don't think Woody's going to be back for this series. So Quintana might pitch a Game 3 situation.
Patrick. I think it's going to be Patrick.
Yeah, Chad Patrick as well.
Which is weird, even though we've been using him in the bullpen. But,
yeah.
What do you think? What are you thinking about the series?
Yeah, we always play really bad against the Padres. But I think this team they're doing something special. I think we are forgetting what was happening before September happened. And I think this team's going to get their fire back, hopefully. I really hope.
I agree.
And I hope they remember that they're playing for Uke, and they're going to try to bring a World Series back to Milwaukee for them. So I really hope that our offense is able to pick it back up this series, and our bullpen kind of scares me a little bit too.
I feel like our bullpen's been doing pretty good recently, though.
Yeah,
it's been our starters that have been giving up a lot of that.
Yeah,
runs.
But with McGill, him being hurt, and I don't know how well he's going to recover.
He had a good clean outing.
And honestly, I would be okay with seeing Uribe as a closer instead of McGill. That's my opinion. But we'll see. It's going to be a fun series. All right, we're going to go back to the AL, and I have the Yankees and the Mariners. A good old-fashioned rematch of 0-1. Y'all unks out there remember that. The
Fucking 2001 Mariners.
Mariners won 116 games, lost in the playoffs to the Yankees. But I think they get their revenge this year, man. I really believe in the Mariners. I really do believe in the Mariners. Plus, I just don't know if the Yankees, this is not the same team. I mean, it's kind of the same team as last year, but I just don't know if they have enough to go back to the World Series this year. Again, they've been kind of streaky this season, and I just don't know. I don't know if they're going to go back. And I think Seattle is the fiery offensive team with pitching as well. I think they go to the World Series, but that's high hopes.
As a baseball fan, I hope that happens. I have Cleveland and Yankees. The history between the Guardians and the Yankees isn't great for the Guardians. I feel like every year the Yankees are knocking them out in some heartbreaking way. And as much as I hope and want to believe that that'll end, I don't think it's gonna. I hate the Yankees, but I think they're gonna be in the World Series this year again.
Interesting take.
It hurts me to say this. I mean, I don't think the AL is really that strong, to be honest.
That's why I kind of feel like any team kind of could come out of the AL too. Like, not even just the Yankees, but, any team that, I mean, this sounds very obvious, but any team that can get hot, like, the AL is it's so wide open. Like, there's not a number one team that you just, like the Dodgers usually, like, there's not a team that is going to be in the World Series. It's just so wide open this year, and that's why I don't think there's really any wrong answer right now.
That's why I picked. That's why I picked Cleveland and New York to be in the CS, just because they've been the hot teams as of the moment. But yeah, like Colin said, it can really be anyone. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if almost all of our predictions were wrong, just because this is going to be a fun October.
Yeah,
we don't know what's going to happen, and that's what makes it so great.
All right, man, this one's going to get interesting. Brewers, Phillies for me. Is this the year, man? Is this the year? That's the question.
That is the question.
We've been asking for 4 or 5 months now. Is this the year that
we've been asking this since 2018?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it is. I think it is the year that we at least make the World Series. I think, like I said, I think the city of Milwaukee, once we get to the National League Championship Series, once we make to the NLCS, I think
that happens.
Let's hope. I think the crowd is going to turn up. I think it's going to be electric atmosphere. I think everyone's going to kind of lock in, especially under the leadership of Pat Murphy. I think he's going to really push them. If we are able to get out of the first round, I think that's just going to light a fire under our ass, and it's going to really motivate us. Like, okay, we can do this. We can get out of the first round, and we can go as far as we want to go. So I think they beat the Phillies. It's going to be one hell of a series. I think we beat them in six or seven. And I think it's going to be one hell of a series. I hope. And it's probably going to take years off my life if this happens. But I have the Brewers winning this one. I really hope.
I mean, if you do want to talk about streaky teams, I think we actually may have the streakiest team in the league. I mean, we had a solid April, right? May.
No, April was terrible.
Was it?
We finished 20 and 25 through middle of May.
I thought May was super bad.
We kind of turned up. I don't know. This is such a long fucking season.
A weird season.
Yeah, weird season.
We were awful at first.
Yes.
Then we were the greatest team of all time out of nowhere. Right now, we're not.
Yeah.
We're trending down right now, unfortunately. But, I mean, that is as streaky as a team gets. We were
for sure
the greatest team in the history of baseball. No, we're not. But
yeah,
we're streaky. Like, if you really want to explain it, and that's really all you need in October. You just need that streak.
The hot streak, not the cold streak.
Not the cold streak.
On the hot streak. And Yeah, I mean, it can happen, obviously, and we've shown it this year several times. We've gone on two different 13 game or 12 game and then 13 game win streaks
14.
separately, and
Yeah,
I mean, if there's any team that can get hot, it's the Milwaukee Brewers, and
true.
let's hope it happens. Let's go to the World Series,
Yep. World Series. I have the Brewers and the Yankees.
and I have the Mariners and the Brewers.
That would be amazing. I love
It
that
would
so
be
much.
amazing.
We did used to be the Seattle Brewers, right?
We Seattle Pilots.
Seattle Pilots,
Yes,
right?
sir.
But yeah, I have Brewers Yankees. I'm picking Brewers. I'm picking Brewers in 6. I want them to win. They're the greatest team ever.
Yeah, to make this not the most biased video ever, I'm going to go Mariners here. I think the Mariners are going to shock some people. I'm glazing low-key. I don't know why I'm glazing the Mariners for some reason,
so
but they're just a fun team to watch. I kind of like watching the team. And the Brewers, don't get me wrong, like, it would be amazing if we could bring one home right now, but, like, we just got to think of how young this team is and how much time we have. I mean, we still have 4 or 5 years with Terang, Contreras,
Not to mention Made and Luis
Made
Pena
in our
eventually
prospects. Yeah, I mean, like, again, it would be crazy if we could win right now, but if we don't, and there's a chance we don't, I think that's fine. And just as long as we can get out of the first fucking round, I will be happy, because for my mental health and for my stability, like, I just need to see a playoff win again. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I just, for my happiness, for my joy, I need a playoff win. So Brewers, please beat the Cubs and the Padres in the first round
Personally, I would be very upset if we didn't at least make it.
to the World Series. I don't know. I
At
mean,
least 7-game NLCS.
Okay. I mean, that's valid.
We need to be competitive. It would just be
Yes.
so embarrassing. So we've been through so much as Brewer fans. It's
Yeah.
like, it's bullshit. Our owner is I fucking hate our owner. He's such a piece of shit.
Mark's a
Fuck you,
bitch. But yeah, it's gonna be. I'm scared. I'm a
I
little
think it's
scared.
funny how much trust you put in the Mariners. It sounds really hypocritical, me saying that the Brewers are going to win by calling because they're streaky, and then saying the Mariners
Yeah.
are not going to win because they're streaky. But
Yeah.
I don't trust the Mariners offense, man. But
Interesting.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Let's go talk about the Brewers really quick. All right, the Milwaukee Brewers. Let's talk about them. That's why we're here. So let's just talk about our typical or hypothetical. Let's talk about our hypothetical 3-game starting pitcher rotation. So obviously, game 1 is going to be Freddie Peralta.
Yeah.
Fastball Freddie. Obviously, one of the most experienced pitchers we have on the team right now, besides Woody, but Woody is not going to be available. So, obviously, I mean, this no doubter. Freddie, game 1, Cy Young candidate. But game 2, I think, is something nobody saw at the start of the year, because the guy wasn't even on the team. It's Quinn Priester, and this team does not lose when he pitches for some reason.
Except we just did.
We don't count that. We won like 16 games straight when he was on the mound.
Insane.
And he has been very, very good this year. When he first was on the team, he kind of was more of a ground ball type pitcher. But recently, he's really been racking up the strikeouts. His slider has been disgusting. He's one of my favorite players.
He's fun to watch.
He's fun to watch.
It's really weird.
And he's just kind of shows why he was a first-round pick. He was a top 5 pick, I believe, a few years ago. So Pirates just sold on him way too fast. But yeah, game 2, we got Quinn Priester. And
Game 3, we don't know for sure, but me and Cullen believe it'll be Chad Patrick. He's been used more than anyone as of late.
Yeah, I say
he's a bullpen guy.
Either Chad Patrick or Jose Quintana. Jose Quintana's got that playoff experience. He's pitched for several.
He's been bad.
He has been bad, but in the playoffs throughout his career, he's been a solid pitcher.
Yeah.
He diced the Brewers up last year. I remember he went 5 or 6 innings of shutout ball. So if we want just the veteran, the calm, cool veteran on the mound, we go with Quintana.
Yeah.
But I think recently Patrick has been pitching
Started
pretty
pitching
well.
really good.
So kind of depends, I guess, based.
What Pat's philosophy is.
Yeah,
More if he
and
wants the experience.
yeah, and it depends on the situation of the series. If we're up 2-0, if we're
Really,
down
what would
0-2,
you say?
if it's 1-1.
What would you say? Who would you go with depending on the
If
situation?
if we're up 2-0, I have Chad Patrick on the mound.
More of a risk, but higher payoff.
Yeah, and it's more of like if he gets shelled a little bit, we might be able to afford it, just because we have the several game lead. But if it's a tied series or even if we're down 0-2, which I hope doesn't happen, we definitely want to go the do or die situation with the veteran in Quintana.
Yeah, I think you have a good point there. Watching Quintana pitch lately is really hard.
Yeah.
He hasn't been great, but yeah, for whatever reason, I do kind of trust in that
Yeah.
veteran experience, playoff experience, and I wouldn't mind seeing him pitch a game 3 for us.
Yeah, I would hope so. And if we go a game 4 or even a game 5, I mean, Chad, it would be vice versa, Patrick or Quintana. But if we have to go game 5,
it's Freddie.
yeah, it would be Freddie Peralta. It would be Freddie Peralta. Don't know why I try to make that something. It would be Freddie Peralta. One thing that I need to see happen is Jacob Misiorowski coming out of the bullpen, because if Jacob Misiorowski starts a playoff game,
He won't.
He won't.
No, he won't.
But if he did, I would kill myself because he's been so bad lately. Yeah. His command is just not good. He's been giving up hits.
I hate watching him pitch.
He's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, but
our bullpen though, it's been actually, I think it's been pretty good. Jared Koenig really found his stroke again. He's been pitching really good.
Yeah, Jared Koenig's been good. Nick Mears has he's calmed down. They had that man pitching 5 or 6 days a week,
he's pitching a lot.
and he was just a workhorse. And I think after he came back from the IL, they kind of calmed down a little bit on using Nick Mears, and he's been better recently. Aaron Ashby has been outstanding,
so fun to watch.
and he would be someone I would want to see in the 7th inning. I would want to see an Ashby, Uribe, and McGill, or vice versa. But yes, our bullpen has been solid, and then we have Tobias Myers as well, which I'm assuming he will make the playoff roster as a long reliever, because that's what he's been doing the past month or two. So I would love to see.
I could even see Chad Patrick pitching like 4, and then McGill going
for sure
3, or not McGill,
for
Myers
sure.
going 3.
And man, just looking here, like Grant Anderson, man, he might make the playoff roster. Somehow
Rob Zazinski.
Zazinski, yeah,
for sure, he'll be there. He's been okay. He's been solid.
Grant Anderson is. If you guys didn't know, Grant Anderson is my least favorite player. He's a terrorist. He is the second coming of Hitler. He is. I can't see that man. No, he cannot be on the playoff roster. But his stats are somehow like not bad. Like how he's got a ERA at 3, like around 3.20, and he's like middle of the pack in strikeouts too in the bullpen. It's just
he just has a really weird arm slot.
Yeah,
that fucks up.
Whatever. You know what? I'm not trying to give out strays.
I'd use him to give out like if we had 2 outs, I'd use him to give out, maybe in like a random asset.
Yeah.
But no, I would not want to see Grant Anderson starting.
Yeah, thank you. Last but obviously not least, we got to talk about the hitting, because it's been not great lately, and it needs to turn up. So, what do you have any thoughts or any opinions or anything on the lineup, on the situations or anything that we're going to be using in the playoffs?
I truly believe that our lineup is going to show up. Like I was saying earlier, I think we really just need some rest. We've been worked really hard for a long time now, and we just seem worn out. And I think that little break we get is going to give us some energy. I mean, we actually have expectations going into the playoffs. That hasn't been a common theme for us in like ever in our franchise history. But I just think we're gonna turn up. Churio, he's a stud in October. He's shown. He's also been doing
He's
decent.
been pretty good lately. So
Yeah, we have veterans. We have Yelly. He's been in the situation. William. He's been in the situation.
yeah.
Sleeper pick Jake Bowers. He's gonna turn out. I love
See,
Jake Bowers.
my prediction. I'm gonna get into this right now. I predict Andrew Monasterio is gonna hit a fucking clutch, 2-out, 2-run home run
You heard it here first.
in Game 4 of the NLDS
Boom.
to clinch the series in the 8th inning.
Boom.
Andrew Monasterio
In the 8th inning.
off the bench.
Off the bench. We're starting Joey Ortiz.
Yeah, for defensive purposes.
I don't like that.
Book it.
Look at.
Otherwise, I mean, yeah, I think the lineup kind of speaks for itself. Probably going to be using the same one we've been using all year.
All right, outfield. Outfield is
Okay,
Collins,
maybe not.
Churio, Frelick. Yeah.
Because Isaac Collins hasn't been playing baseball recently. He's been playing really bad.
Really?
Do you think they start Jake Bowers one of these games in left field over?
Oh my God, I don't know, dude. I would rather have Jake Bowers hitting. Well, they might play. What I think Murphy's gonna do is play matchups. Righty pitcher, you go Bowers. Lefty pitcher, you go Vaughn. Honestly, I mean, Vaughn hasn't. He's been okay, but his power is like gone.
Yeah, I mean,
When's
really,
last time he
ever
homered?
since Isaac Collins became a daddy, man, he's really been not good defensively and offensively. He's had a few mishaps in the outfield as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying like Jake Bowers is like prime Torrey Hunter in the outfield. He's not great defensively either, but I mean, Isaac Collins hasn't really been doing anything recently, so maybe we move him to the bench and have him pinch run or something like that in
We could do
late
that.
situations. As well as Blake Perkins, who I hope doesn't start a single game.
Yeah.
He's going to be another guy who comes in for
Defensive purposes.
the bottom of the ninth or top of the ninth for the defense and simply only defense. And then Danny Jansen as well. I don't think we're going to be seeing much of him.
Probably not.
Maybe a pinch hit. He's been
Probably pinch hit situation.
yeah, he's been heating up lately.
Yeah.
A
Been
few
good game.
bombs too. So we might see him come off the bench sometime. But
I think Yelich is gonna have a really big postseason. To be honest, he's been our most consistent player, and he has more experience than
Yeah.
probably anyone on the team.
yeah, I agree. And it's almost like a revenge kind of arc for Yelich. He missed the playoffs in 2019, and then last year he missed the playoffs as well. So I would like to see him turn up a little bit in the playoffs. So
Any conclusions for our lineup?
no, I mean, obviously another one too, Reese Hoskins, who has not really been playing at all
He's
since
not
he
gonna-
came back.
He's not gonna hit. He hasn't. Has he had a single game played?
He's
since?
played like 3 or 4 games, and he's got maybe one hit. But obviously, Andrew Vaughn, who's cooled down a little bit, but he's going to be starting.
I'd rather have Vaughn.
At
I'd
first
rather have
base.
Bowers over Vaughn, personally. Like
Yeah,
I
I
was saying,
can-
I'd
I
rather
can
them.
agree
I'd
with
rather
that.
them. See, I'd rather them have Isaac starting every game and Bowers and Vaughn
Yeah.
going matchup for matchup.
Yeah.
But that's me.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. I wonder also if they call up Brandon Lockridge just to be a pinch runner.
Maybe.
Like, I'm sure you guys remember Terrence Gore on the Royals, like in 2015, and literally only thing he did was run, like literally only a pinch runner. So maybe we do that with one of our with Lockridge and have him replace Perkins, or probably just Blake Perkins because everyone else is probably going to make the team. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made this far,
Thank you.
Shout out to you guys.
Go Brewers.
Go Brewers.
Make sure you like and subscribe if you liked it.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you.
And yeah, maybe if maybe we'll live stream one of these. Like if we make it to like
Maybe.
the World Series or National Championship Series, maybe we'll do a little reaction, live reaction. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Peace. Go Brewers.
Go Brewers, baby.